Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another phenomenal Star Wars Battlefront video. So I know in a lot of my videos I have been very against the Force Awakens DLC in Star Wars Battlefront, but now having seen the Force Awakens for the second time, there are definitely some things I would like to see come from the Force Awakens into Star Wars Battlefront. And I've compiled a small list here of things that I would definitely like to see transferred over from the movie into the game. And this is just a few things, and I don't know how likely they are. I'll talk about the likelihood in the end of the video, but for now, let's get into the things. So the first thing I would like to see, the number one thing, is Poe Dameron's X-Wing as a playable hero vehicle. Because, honestly, what else are you going to do for hero vehicles that are really iconic in the Galactic Civil War era? Because just having the Millennium Falcon and Slave One, that's not enough hero vehicles to keep the game fresh. So Poe Dameron's X-Wing would be really awesome for us to get as a playable hero in the Fighter Squadron mode, and even possibly in other game modes. I would play Poe Dameron's X-Wing in Walker Assault or Supremacy. That's friggin' awesome. So, Poe Dameron's X-Wing is definitely one of the things that I would like to see in Star Wars Battlefront. Now, the second thing is a new villain, Kylo Ren. I would love to see Kylo Ren as a DLC villain for Star Wars Battlefront, because Kylo Ren is pretty badass. He's got the crossblade lightsaber, and he showed a lot of interesting force powers that I think would be really cool to implement into Star Wars Battlefront. Plus, it would build so much more hype for the game again, because you've got this iconic character from the movie, and now you're implanting him into the game, and I would absolutely love to see them bring Kylo Ren to Star Wars Battlefront. The next thing I would like to see them bring to Star Wars Battlefront is a two-parter. It's one of the two. I would either like to see them bring Rey with Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, or Finn with Luke Skywalker's lightsaber into Star Wars Battlefront. Now, obviously, from what it seems in the movie, Finn isn't force sensitive. So there's some spoilers here. I should have said spoilers. Finn doesn't appear to be force sensitive, so it might not make as much sense for him to be in the Star Wars Battlefront game as a hero as it would be Rey, because Rey has shown us that she is force sensitive, so you could give her a couple force powers, and I think that Rey would be an awesome addition to the heroes in Star Wars Battlefront. Or even if we included Finn with a blaster, that too would be very, very awesome to get in Star Wars Battlefront. Now, as for other things, obviously we've got just some cosmetic things. So you have a bunch of different heads that you can unlock for the Rebellion in Star Wars Battlefront for character customization, but you don't really have a ton for the Empire. So if they were to include a First Order DLC pack, I wouldn't object to that, because having First Order Stormtroopers and Snow Troopers, and just having like a variant for each different type of map of the First Order Stormtroopers, I think that would be really cool of them to implement, and that's really kind of all I want them to implement. I don't want to see old Han Solo, Leia, and Luke Skywalker. I don't really want to see... There's not really much else they could include in the game from that, so that's really what I want to see. Now, do I think this is going to happen? Probably not, because they're not going to shatter canon. Sure, Star Wars Battlefront is a game that breaks canon, because depending on what happens, different factions could win battles they're not supposed to win, so it does break canon, but including Force Awakens characters in the Galactic Civil War era would absolutely shatter canon. However, we do have Luke from Episode 6 in all these other different battles, such as the Battle of Hoth, where it's obviously before the Return of the Jedi Luke. So, that's my thoughts on that. I don't think it's very likely, but I would definitely like to see them bring these Force Awakens additions to Star Wars Battlefront, because Poe Dameron's X-Wing, Kylo Ren, and Rey would just be fantastic additions into Star Wars Battlefront. Plus, it would bring a bunch more people back into the game, because now you got some Force Awakens content in there. Maybe they throw in a Force Awakens map or two. So, I'm just really hoping... I know I was against it for so long. I was so against anything Star Wars Force Awakens being in Battlefront, but now I really, really, really want it back in Star Wars Battlefront. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, as always, I encourage you to leave a like rating. Comment down below what you guys would like to see from Star Wars The Force Awakens put into Star Wars Battlefront. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.